Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum dear friends. I am Sayyid Rashid Mahmood from Department of English, and today we will be discussing the most integral part of composition writing, and that is paragraph writing. Paragraph writing is considered to be the first brick when you construct a building of your composition. But there are certain requirements and structure that we use for writing a paragraph. You must have experienced in your school days that whenever you were given to write a paragraph or an essay, you took time to select the topic, and after some time the ideas, thoughts, points of view started bombarding your mind. But you remember, you could not have to write all those points because some might have been repetitive, some might not directly relate with your topic. So, the topic is the most central part of your life now. But before coming to paragraph writing, it is pertinent to understand that what are the requirements and how it can be compared to some of the other fields. As I said, construction, you need the first brick to lay for making a building, that is paragraph writing in our composition. And with this, we may also give example from the world of music. When you all listen to the music or any song, there are so many musical instruments at the back that are being played, but you don't feel that each and every musical instrument is sounding differently. That would be a chaos. But there is a gentleman whose responsibility is to make it into a simple one tune, which you call symphony. Therefore, when you listen to the song, this is the job of a composer who is a music master. Therefore, you don't hear the chaotic music that you feel that drum is separate from harmonium or any other instrument. So, this is composition and this is a mastery or a skill of the composer. Similarly, when you are writing a composition or any piece of writing, so you have so many ideas and thoughts, so you have to compose them with what we call an organized presentation. That is the job of the writer when he starts writing a paragraph. So, there are certain important things that we include in composition. When we say composition, we include paragraph writing, essay writing, story writing, and such sort where you need your own thoughts to be composed. Now, what is paragraph? A paragraph is a unit that constitutes several sentences which form a single thought or an idea. Paragraphs enhancing understanding and organizing various thoughts. These are further split into three types. There are three types that I have mentioned here cursory, because in detail we would be discussing this in next session. There are narrative type, explanatory type, and descriptive type. In description, for example, you are sitting in a classroom and the teacher tells you to observe all the things around you, and when you minutely write every detail about your classroom, that becomes the description of the classroom. Similarly, you can describe in a paragraph a person or any object. So, these descriptions or descriptive writing needs to write every minute detail. While in narration, you tell something that has happened, some experience, like a story. That would be a narrative paragraph. Similarly, the third one is explanatory. We also call it expository paragraph. I will give you examples in detail. Expository is explanation. Explanation of certain process, explanation of some steps that you are taking. For example, your tire is punctured and you want to repair it. So, there are certain steps that you need to do, first, second and third. I found grandma's old recipe book in the attic. The worn cover creaked, releasing vanilla sweet scent. Her handwriting brought back Sunday afternoons baking together. I landed on her famous chocolate chip cookie recipe with its secret ingredient. Suddenly, I was 8 again, standing on a stool, learning love and baking from the best teacher I ever had. And now for descriptive type of writing, a little example. Soft sunlight filtered through the forest, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The scent of wildflowers and damp earth filled the air, accompanied by the gentle hum of the bees and the rustle of leaves. The most important requirement for paragraph writing includes the topic sentence. Now, you understand the topic sentence is normally the first sentence which you have to explain in the other sentences. The other sentences must flow together, one into the other. It may not seem out of place. The second sentence must follow the first one, and the third may flow into the fourth one. So, slowly, fluidly, this would be your proper paragraph writing. Now, a topic sentence could be any sentence on which you have to write your paragraph. Later on, you have to explain it, give references and give examples to elaborate your topic sentence. You do not have to write repetitive sentences, so that it creates a coherence. Coherence is interlinked. The sentences are linked together. They may not be read as separate from one another. This you call coherence, which is very important part after topic sentence in your paragraph writing. For this, I will give you an example that would elaborate and make your mind clear about topic sentence. The topic sentence is: practicing mindfulness enhances our daily experiences. Second sentence would be: by being present, we notice the small joys in everyday tasks. Sipping coffee becomes a moment to appreciate flavors and textures. Commutes turn into time for reflection, and routine chores become opportunities to practice gratitude. So, mindfulness helps us find value in life's ordinary moments. Now, the third type, explanatory type. As I said, you have to explain different information, process or concept. These are concise and elegant passages that distill complex information into clear, accessible language, illuminating a concept, process or phenomena with precision and clarity. In this context, I give you example of expository or explanatory paragraph. Gravity's gentle pull shapes our world. It draws rivers to the sea, roots to the earth and tides to the moon's rhythm. This invisible force weaves the fabric of our existence. As I have said, that we need a coherence, that sentences are interconnected. One sentence flows from the one to the other. So, importantly, I could suggest and advise the students to use very important integral part in our grammar that we call transitional phrases and transitional words. For example, when you explaining some steps or procedure or some scientific phenomena, so you would use the words like first, after that, moreover, afterwards. These would connect the sentences together. They won't be seemed or read out of place. These you call transitional words or transitional phrases. Similarly, when you are writing other sentences or other type of paragraph like narrative or reflective or descriptive, so you would use like after that. In narrative, you can say however, furthermore, in the same way, etc. These transitional phrases or words would help you write a comprehensive and organized, presentable paragraph. Okay, to sum up all, I will give you guides for writing a good, presentable paragraph, and I will read from here. First and most important, keep your topic clearly in mind. State the topic in the topic sentence. Usually I told you the first one. Be sure that each sentence relates to the topic and helps develop it. Remember that you may use facts or examples, incidents or anecdotes, reasons or explanations to develop your topic. The ideas in your sentences and paragraph must flow smoothly, which I have already explained. You may do it with the help of transitional words and phrases. So, finally, I would sum up whatever we have discussed today about very important ingredient of our composition, that is paragraph writing. You have to select the topic which suits your bent of mind, because when you concentrate on the topic, so many ideas would literally bombard your mind, and then you have to select and organize those ideas into sentences that all relate with the topic sentence. So, with that I also discussed about coherence, that all these sentences that you are writing after topic sentence, they must be interconnected, they must not seem out of place. And finally, the conclusion, this is very important, that whatever you have mentioned in complete paragraph referring to, explaining or giving examples about the topic sentence, these concluding final sentence must summarize all these sentences. With this, gentlemen and ladies, you have a proper, presentable, organized paragraph. Hopefully meet you again with the second part of paragraph writing, where I would be discussing the different types in detail. Thank you so much for bearing with us. Thank you.